is another Doc D creation.
Don't nobody know about this here record but that old vanilla. Oh my goodness. Oh. Nobody else could ever love you better. Keep you somewhere. I know about. I can love you better. No one's more. No one's gonna love you the way I know about.
Me la acerqué y le dije que lo que, nos vamos. Me dijo sí, arrancamos. Allí en el sitio, like holy moly, cause I'm so roly-poly. You can get with this, you can get with that, but that shit's so damn phony. Cause I'm just mostly dopey, approach me slowly, homie. Dark is darky, going hard in the army, World War III. I'm a couple fuck, yeah, I'm a fuck down. Fucking couple fucking songs and a drum band.
Fourth one's in the trunk.
Cabálico.
See the one in the trunk? Yeah, let me go look. Appreciate that.
Para un bálico. Cabálico. 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 Ese tipo no es un bálico. Cabálico.
to charge up and cool down for a minute, please. What's up guys, it's JacobViral today for another video. This video is a little bit different. I had a lot of leftover video footage from a couple of non-demo version setups, so I wanted to put the two videos in there for the really clean purplish design colored truck with the stump wall in the back. Just a quick minute video I recorded there. And also the green Camaro with the lifts with the huge rims. I thought that was pretty cool for a thumbnail, why not? Some people will see something different. Different audience. Alright, so for today, since I didn't really have much footage when it comes to the discussion with the guy for what he had in his subs and his system, I just wanted to talk about his setup and give y'all some feedback on that. Sorry I didn't get any demo footage for like discussion with the owner of the setup, but he was mainly just demoing, and when I was over there just getting footage, it was just basically a demo and that was it. But I got a good walk around to show you guys what were in there, the subs, the amps, electrical and all of that. So it was a good little 4 to 5 minute demo for that 315s walled setup. Alright, so one thing I want to discuss, the first thing about that setup I wanted to discuss was how he had the plugs in the holes. So if you noticed, he had one of the holes plugged in the subwoofer wall. I mentioned this in a previous video, but I'll discuss it a little bit more. So he has 4 holes for the 415s, but he's only using 3 of them, and he plugged one of them. That'll affect your tuning, that'll affect the output of the subwoofers, maybe a little bit of a larger enclosure, but normally if he does that, maybe he had an issue with one of the subs, coils could have unwound. Worst case scenario, he had enough motor force and subwoofer cone area in there already that removing one sub isn't going to drastically change the system. It'll probably play a little bit lower, give you a lower response for the subs because they give you a higher rating. They probably couldn't take as much power, but for the amp he was running with the subs, he was still underpowering the subs. So even wiring with 3, maybe he was louder with 3 versus 4 because he could wire the amp down. Maybe with 3 amps your impedance would be like 0.6 or 1.3 instead of a 2 ohm or a half ohm. I mean, I don't know, depending on his impedance of his amp, his way his amp was ran with the subwoofers. So that was one thing. And there's nothing wrong with replacing if a subwoofer blows temporarily to put a plug in it like he did. I have no reason of why he did it, but I'm assuming it was an issue with the sub, or he was louder with 3 out of the 4. Maybe the box was too small. That's in testing, so that's the only way to know that. Another discussion thing is when I put the stunt wall in there. So it was only like a minute and a half. The stunt wall I wanted to show just because I think it was something different, just to show you guys, hey, stunt walls are out in shows too. I just never show them. It's all about the music. They just literally will just jam and be sometimes annoying, maybe with the really loud music. But it was something different. I put a close-up, and I just wanted to mention that he was doing around a 161 if you put your head up there next to those speakers. So the reason I slowed the video down for a few seconds was so you guys can see my actual neck and my cheeks and chest were actually really getting crushed. Like, it was hard to sit next to that stunt wall. When you get right up in those speakers, it's tuned around 55, actually I think 60 to 62 hertz range. It is hard to sit there, so he was really blasting too. So that stunt wall was really impressive. You just can't tell in video. Just to put that in there for some footage. And that's all I got for discussion. Today's shout out. I got a shout out today. I do one every day. Matthew Macy. He's just recently subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate you, Macy, for subscribing. Appreciate all you guys subscribing and always watching. For the daily shout out. He mentioned that I would like to have a shout out. I really enjoy your videos very much because they're really in-depth. You always have in-depth questions when you get demos, and you upload on a daily basis, which is a lot of dedication. And he really appreciates that, as well as he commented on my build. So I really appreciate that. That's your shout out for the day, Matthew Macy. Thanks for watching, and anytime y'all guys enjoy the videos, whether you care for a shout out or not, if you want a shout out, say, hey Jacob, give me a shout out, and then give some feedback about the video. That'll help me know. I can narrow down to who wants shout outs and who doesn't. Anyway, enough for that. Appreciate you guys always watching. Anything y'all got questions of, the setup, the system, walk around, anything, feel free to ask. I'm sure the owner will see the video for his system. I'll be sure to put all of his info for this 315's wall in the description of the stuff I do know from I saw in the video. And that's all I can do for you guys, like every video description for all the equipment, tuning, frequency, peak, metering score, everything. So I hope that's enough. Alright, this is JacobViral out. Till tomorrow. See y'all.